All right, we're on Zavim, Perek Hey, Mishnah Bet. Second Mishnah in the fifth and final chapter of Masechet Zavim. We're continuing to talk about the levels of Tumah, okay, that a Zav creates. So the Mishnah says, Od klal acher amr. They said another rule. Really interesting languages. Like cloud, we had a rule from the last Mishnah from Rabbi Yehoshua, and another rule. Kol nisa al gabei azav tameh. Anything that's nisa, carried on the back of the Zav, is tameh. V'chol she'azav nisa alav tahor. And if the Zav is carried on it, that thing is tahor. Chutz mina ra'ui lemishkav u'lemoshav adam. Unless it's called, remember we learned, mishkav u'moshav, something that's ra'ui, appropriate to sit on, or lie on, mishkav shochev, or moshav, lashevet, to sit on, veha adam, and a person. So if the Zav, meaning, if something put something on the Zav's back, that thing is tameh, even though the Zav didn't actually touch it, even though it doesn't touch him, if it's carried by him. Okay, let's go back to Nura for a second. El Yonosha Zav, even the highest level, Afilu Nagaba Zav, he's got things on his back. Don't want, hats on hats on hats on hats. Even if there's a lot of items, he's wearing 10 hats. It's all tameh, and we learn that from the pasuk. The Zav is at the bottom. Okay, any item. Even though it's normally not something that you'd wear, you'd have on, put on top of you. Okay, and therefore anything like that is tameh. It has tumat zav. It's on his back. But if he's on top of it, it's tahor, unless it's something that's ra'ui mishkav moshav. Let's look at the Bartinu again. Who had in the merkav, or something that's riding. Aval she'eino ra'ui. But if it's not ra'ui, if it's not worthy or appropriate to be sat on. Okay, kugonim kafas sa'a she'ena asuya liyeshiva. If you took a sa'a basket, some kind of basket that's not a sittable basket, v'yashav, and he sat on it. You might think, oh, that's tameh too. He sat on something. Talmud Lomar comes to teach you by Yoshev ala kli yeshev alav azav. If you sit on the item that the Zav sat on, mashim miyuchad yeshiva, something that's what's called miyuchad yeshiva, designated for sitting. Yatza zeh she'omrim lo, that comes to exclude something that they say. Amor v'nasem lachteira. I always love that. Get up! I have to go to work. You're sitting. He turns out, you have your bucket that you're going to use in order to mix your cement, and he goes and turns and sits on it. Oh my God! It's tameh. I can't use it. No, get up! I have to go to work. Get off my thing. If he's sitting on a chair, that's normally a mishkav and moshav, and therefore anything that the Zav sits on that's supposed to be sat on or lied upon, all the way down, that's tameh. Remember, we said tumat mishkav and moshav becomes an av hatuma. Keitzad. So I'm just going to tell us, how does this work? Give us examples. Okay, nidvach, if the finger of the Zav is under the nidvach, the Bartun nidvach shurat binyan achoma. It's a line of like bricks, of building bricks. Okay, so those are moshav. You can sit on them. That's the way to be sat on, and his finger is under that. So therefore, his finger is under, and the thing is on top. And remember, we said kol anisa gabe azav tameh. So if his finger is under, hatahor milamala, and the guy above it is sitting above. Metameh shnayim b'posel echad. That guy who's tahor is now tameh, because remember we said anything that's nisa on the Zav is tameh. So therefore, in this case, if the nidvach, if the Zav is under it, his finger is under it. The Zav is under, and the tahor is above. That guy's in trouble. Peirash. Now the Zav removed his hand. Metameh echad u'posel echad. That guy is now rishon. He sat on mishkav hazav. He sat on the Zav was on top of him. He was an Av, and now as we learn now, if the Zav disconnected, the guy is now mitameh echad uposel echad. What that means is he's rishon. He can make one thing. The rishon can make food and drink tameh uposel, and that thing makes echad truma tameh. That's what mitameh echad uposel echad means. Let's look at the Bartunu just to see that inside. Mitameh echad uposel echad. Where we are. Let me see if I can find it. Because now he's the Torah, now is the Rishon, since the Zav let go. The Tula mitameh begadim. He's not mitameh begadim, but oseh sheni ushlishi b'truma. He makes food tameh, which is sheni, and v'posel echad makes truma tameh. Now the next case is the next case. Here we are. Hatameh milmalan. The Zav sticks his hand on top. V'hatahor milmata. The Zav is sitting on top, and the is above, and the tahor is under it. Then mitameh shnayim b'posel echad, because remember it's mishkav and moshav. It's mishkav and moshav. So now the tameh, he's gone. He's an av. Peirash. If he took his hand out, mitameh echad b'posel echad. Now he's a rishon again. Ha'ochlim ve'amashkim, food and drink. Hamishkav ve'amoshav. Mishkav and Moshav, we said, are things that are used for lying and sitting, mattresses and the like. V'hamadaf milmalan. Tumat madaf, the Kahati says, madaf means a shelf, but madaf is, the Kahati says, is any kli that's not Mishkav and Moshav. Okay, so it's like, a bucket. If those are milmalan above, we said anything above is mitamin shnaim posin echad. They become, when he's touching it, they become avatumas. Pershu, if they stop touching mitamin echad and posin echad, then they're rishon the tumas. Mishkav Moshav milamatan, but anything that's Mishkav and Moshav under the Zav, they're mitamin shnaim and posin echad, right? They are av hatuma, but pershu, if they become disconnected, still mitamin shnaim and posin echad. That's the key about Mishkav and Moshav. If the Zav sits on the chair, it's an avatuma, it's a problem, and it continues to be an avatuma afterwards as well. But food and drink and madaf below the Zav are Torin. Remember we said, because get off my bucket, I have to go to work. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.